What is up, my ninja? Master Shredder here, aka the Fat Balloon Sensei, aka the Fat Destroyer, and super excited. Our next 28-day Fat Balloon Ninjas competition begins in a week's time, Monday the 3rd of April, and it is a cash prize. That's right. One female ninja and one male ninja will take home the entire ninja prize pool. The current ninja prize pool is $640. Okay, so currently we're 3 weeks into our first Fat Balloon Ninja 28-day competition, and the prize pool is $640, braz. Which means if you win, you get $320 because it's one male, one female, share the whole lot. And so that's what's kicking off on the 3rd of April, Monday. So if you're keen, join us. And so you hit that link. It's basically a free 30-day trial. You don't have to put in your credit card or anything like that. You join us, give it a go, and if you're an old ninja, you'll know the format, you'll understand how it works. You get a daily workout every single day, and we're all on the same waka, all on the same boat, all at the same time. Kotahitanga, unity as one. We move forward, we work together, so everybody is experiencing the exact same thing simultaneously, which means we all have different reference points. We all have so much to give in terms of our view of how our body is responding, our mental state. All of these things we share, and we learn so much. Okay, so that's how it works. It's an absolutely life-transforming program. It is back. I'm back. I've been gone for 5 years. I don't know if you've seen my last video, but I've been down and out, depressed, bottom of the barrel, lost, depressed, anxious, no hope for the future. That was me. That was me for 5 long years, feeling like I was never going to find my home, feeling like there was never going to be a place for me to rest, And so I'm sure some of you can relate to that, and that has been my journey over the last half a decade almost. And it's amazing because when I look back 5 years ago at the person that I was, I don't even know him anymore. It's crazy. I don't even recognize him anymore. When you look in the mirror and you see something completely different than what you started out with, when you actually compare yourself with yourself, your current self or your past self with your current self. You see what I'm saying? And you mix those together and you can see the discrepancies, you can see the changes. It's very obvious, especially when you're reflecting. Like right now, as I'm talking to you, reflecting on my own journey, the things I have learned about reality, the things that I can truly bring to the table in terms of ngā kete o te wānanga, they say, which is taking the knowledge from God, bringing it down to the people, and then being able to share it with the people in a manner that the people understand. And not only do the people understand, but they are crying for it. Our people need health and well-being now more than ever, and I can just gladly say that I have overcome some of these terrible life-stealing, mental health issues such as, depression, suicide, obviously, anxiety. I have been there, I can truly say that I have actually been there, and that I actually understand what it's like. I know that you're at the depths of despair. I know you have nothing left to live for. That is where people get to, and that is where a lot of us are at right now. And so, I'm very excited because I can say that I have overcome many of those challenges, and I'm at a point where I'm able to actually help other people now. I've done my dues, paid my dues, so to speak. 5 years in a deep dark depression with no hope and no future, alcoholic, the list goes on. And to be able to come out of that and actually truly say I'm free, I mean, that that's a miracle. You know, so, you know, these words that I'm speaking are words of truth. That's what I can say. And I'm just so excited to share it, because I know there's hope for people. There is actually hope. There is actually hope for you if you are in a deep, dark depression. There's hope for you if you have been struck with anxiety and a lack of meaning in your life, not being able to find a place where you can rest. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And that, having that feeling, a place where you can truly rest and be yourself and let your burdens go and be free of some of those chains that really bound you down and held you down and destroyed you. You know, I'm very excited to be able to at least do my best to give back to the very community that has supported me and loved me and enabled me to get up out of my grave and come back from the dead. You know, that's exactly how I feel. That is how I feel, and I'm so proud to say it. I'm so proud to say it. And I know that there's people out there that need to hear this message, because you're in a dark place, no hope for the future. You know, you haven't been encouraged and told the right things. You haven't been loved, you know, and I know what that feels like. And it's at the bottom of the world, let me tell you. And so these are the things that I'm excited to be able to provide for our next generation. Yeah, I'm very excited to be able to just give what I can from the kete of my learnings with these issues, anxiety, depression, you know. So I'm just, oh my God, I'm so excited. It's amazing that I get to do this again. So yeah, currently all of those sorts of what I just talked about is going on in our community. People always wonder and ask all the time the question that most people ask, or the problem I should say that most people have, right? And I've done this for many years, right? When I was doing it, and we had 12,000 members at one time, so it was a lot of ninjas, and I learned a lot. And the number one thing that people struggle with when it comes to, you know, your own weight loss, your own health, like truly looking at yourself and looking after yourself, the number one factor was motivation. So people struggle with motivation, right? We lose motivation. We've lost the energy to push ourselves to the limit to enable us to go further in our lives, you know, our health, our well-being. And that's what needs to be shared, you know, is you have hope. You have hope. You have a place where you can actually come, be yourself, all of your shortcomings, all of your, you know, tragic stories, all of your hopes, your dreams. You can actually bring it and lay it down on the ninja altar, we say, you know, and be accepted. But not only be accepted, but be honored and cherished and loved and cared for by people you don't even know, by strangers, by people that are connecting through an online platform that are somehow providing encouragement and love, and it's changing people's lives. It's really, really changing minds, changing hearts, and and bringing people together in a positive way where you can enjoy each other's company, you know. So yeah, this is the kind of things that are taking place at Fat Burning Ninjas right now in our community, and I'm proud to talk about it. I am so proud, because these guys have fought for it, man. Like, they have fought for this community to keep it alive, to give it meaning, to give it breath, to give it life, to give it the Māori order. And what is there right now is pure gold. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. If you're not a part of Fat Burning Ninjas now, you're going to wish you started earlier. You're going to wish you started earlier. That's how good it is. Yeah. I mean, all I can say is give it a go. It's free for 30 days. You don't have to enter your credit card details or anything like that. You can come as you are, your financial situation and all. Your problems, your issues, your hang-ups, you know, your food issues, your anxieties, your worries, your fears. Also your strengths, your idiosyncrasies, the things that most people may not recognize about you, or they gloss over. They don't really take a good look at you and try to understand you. You know, this is the type of attention you'll be getting from other people, strangers even, you know. But obviously you get to know these people and they become a source of strength for you to get through the day. Not only the day, but to get through. Every time you're feeling down, you know you have a place to go where you can actually get encouragement for free. Like you have an endless well of encouragement and aroha and love, and it's free. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't you do that? So, I mean, obviously to me that's just a no-brainer. And so the real barrier to entry is I guess there's so many scams out there. There's so many makeshift ideas and so many big promises that people and companies and, you know, identities are making big, large promises to people, but really not following through. Like, really not following through. And I mean, I could look at it from the top down, you know, right through to, you know, politics and all the rest of it. But there is a place at Fat Burning Ninjas where it's totally free for 30 days. You don't have to put in your credit card. And then if you like to stay on, it's $10 a month, which is $2.50 per week. Just got to deliver this washing machine here. Yeah, $2.50 per week, which is like, you know, obviously not even peanuts. So peanuts are not even that peanuts are more expensive than that, I think. So yeah, then when you see that, holy shit, this is actually giving people encouragement and changing lives and transforming my body, my mind, my spirit, my being, then you're like, I think I will stick around. But the thing is, here's the thing, if you truly want results, let me tell you right now, if you're thinking of waltzing on in and really standing on the sidelines and just looking from afar, you know, you will not get results that way. Okay, and I'm telling you right now, you sideline chillers, this is my call out to you. Instead of standing on the sidelines of your own life, letting your life pass you by as you're standing on the sidelines watching it pass you by, this is my challenge to you, is why not join us? Challenge yourself for 28 days, because that's how long the competition is. 28 days, anybody can give 28 days, right? It's free, you don't have to pay a cent, so you ain't got no excuses there. Most people have got Wi-Fi or internet or some sort of device these days. We live in the AI world, right? So that goes without saying, that cuts that excuse. I mean, the question really is, what are you scared of? You know what I'm saying? What are you scared of? And that is what stops you from joining. That is what stops you from diving in head first into the very middle of your own life. Because this is what it is, guys. It's your life on the line. Yeah, and that, I understand this now because I've been through the opposite of life, which was basically death without dying. You know, with depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, these things that come when tragedy strikes. All of us. None of us are gonna evade that. All of us are going to face some form of suffering, emotionally, mentally, you know, or physically, in our lives. Can't get around that fact, right? And so I can walk through life now knowing that these things are in the world, you know, suffering, these challenges that people face are real, right? They're not fake, made up stories. We actually face challenging times mentally, you know, physically we're the most obese we've been, you know, there's no meaning in our lives anymore, so we've lost it spiritually. You know, spiritually it's about meaning and purpose, and you're driven by, you know, love, you know, so we've lost that. So of course we're a world that is void of the very things that we are made of, the very essence that we are supposed to be embodying. We've lost it. We have lost it. And so that's what I'm excited about, is I have a little, you know, like going up into the clouds and your kete, ngā kete o te wānanga, ko te kete tuairi, ko te kete tuatea, ko te kete aronui, ka tiritiri a ka paupau a kia papa tuanuku, ka puta ko te ira tangata ki te whaia o ki te ao mārama, wa tuhei mauri ora. That right there, folks, is the breath of life. And if you need some, come get some. Come get some. Let's go. Woo!